Okay, generally don't do two trade rate recaps in one day, but I did trade a second account, which is a real money account right here. This is Michael John Nappy, and yeah, I got that up. You can see how much commission I paid. I had to trade quite a bit. Not so much my fault. It is my fault, but not my fault. I got taken out of a trade due to me being a newbie, and I traded for 3 years, but I am relatively newbie. Haven't traded the real funded account in a while. Traded it in micros back in the springtime and brought it from 7,000 up to 8,000. And being I'm trading all funded accounts now, I said, let me play around here. I guess these are most of them here. This trade of 8 is passed. You can see it's over 53. I got to trade one more day to get that funded. All of these are PAs are funded. Earlier video, I was showing this one here, which is a PA. So on the IRA, it was very weird. I was down over $600 and came back. The trade closed out on me. And here's external, I guess means that Ninja shut this down. I guess there's something, again, this is me being a newbie, something called margin. I don't know exactly why I got shut out. I think it was because I had too many contracts. I was over leveraged. I guess I added contracts in how I trade dollar cost average. So first trade of the day, I think I was up. I won right here. Won these trades. I was up 59 bucks. Let's see. Then I re-entered right here, maybe 10 seconds later. I'm not sure exactly. 94. That might have been a quick entry and it just stopped me out real quick, for those 2 points, whatever it was. Then right here, I was looking to go long again. This is, took a 229 loss, 184. You can see I went from being up 63 bucks, 50 bucks, whatever, to down. This is what I was down, 665. And external, the software shut me down. Now, if we go back and look at the charts, I would have won these trades. I would have took more heat, but I'm used to that, the way I trade. And so coming in at 94 is what I did. It closed me out at 83. I added at 92 one contract. Must have been a level there. And then I added in again at 84. That's when I kind of got taken out. But after I added in, this shot back up. And if you look, after I figured everything out, there's a little break here. I don't know. I guess I had to reactivate the software. And it must have did it pretty quickly because a minute later, less than a minute later, I'm in a long, 85 to 88, and boom, got paid. Now I started my comeback here to get that money back. A few minutes later, boom, half of it's quarter rated. Now look where it's at. Must have came down 78. So I'm going to go look at these trades. But more importantly, would I have won this trade? Ninja shut me out. Again, I probably traded too many contracts for the amount of money I have in the account, which was like 8,000 or so. So again, I don't know the math yet. And this is me being a newbie. I don't really trade this account with minis. I usually trade micros, so I don't have that issue. So today I traded that the way I always trade. Would have took a good $1,000 heat, I bet. So let's do the math. In at 94, in at 92, in at 84. That was my last add-in. And this is at 12:30. I think it's this chart right here. So you're at 12:30. Yeah, so it was over. At this point, I know why I traded. I think it's going here. I think I'm going there. And eventually, the market went up today. It did. And I figured even if I don't win this trade, I'm going to add in here. I'm going to add in here. And then I'm going to get my bounce. You could see it was a little nervy. It did hit and go up. And then at this point, I was kind of out of the trade already. But I was playing these lines. I think I was in at 78 here, and I was winning these trades. So again, I got taken out pretty quickly on timing. Let's see. I hate that I got to put the microphone down, but got to get a holder. Yeah, it took me out at 32 pretty quickly. 2 minutes, $600 down, almost $700 down at 12:32. So let's look at the chart. 12:32. which is right here. It was moving really slow. And I was bounced right here. Right, and then this is where I added in, and it kind of immediately took me out. So if I did not get taken out, say I had more money in the account, I would have took all of this heat with several contracts. So this could have been over 1,000, 1,500. But then look what happened. My original buy was 94. So even if I took those out at break even, which I normally do, I would have made anything I entered here, these here, I'm up. Or I'm out of the trade unscathed. Anytime I get in a little bit of trouble, I just try to get out of, trade management. Just get out alive. And, if you can make, get a runner, get the runner. You can see if I was trying to play a runner, it would have got stopped out. So knowing the way I trade, I would have got out of this with some profit, definitely no loss. But it took $660 because of the rules of margin I didn't understand. I thought I had plenty of room. I'll look it up and see exactly why. And then just shut me out. But I don't think I could trade this account with this much money in it the way I trade. I probably got to add, I don't know, another 7,000, 8,000. I think I could add another. I think I got room to add, it's an IRA account, so you can only add like 7,000 or 8,000 a year or something like that. So I got room to add. So I'll probably add another. I might be able to add like 3.5 for this year and 7 for next year. I might be able to add 10,000 to this, get it up to 18,000. Then I got a little more room to trade, but I still can't get crazy. But I'm okay with that. I don't really want to trade 5 contracts. I'm good with the 2. If I got to add 1 or 2, I really don't want to do more than that. So as long as I can trade 5 contracts, I think I'm okay. The most I could trade with this software is 6 anyway. You get your 2 initial, and then you got 1, 2, 3 add-ins. With this, I'll just put the software up, just make sure it's not activated. There we go. Let's go activate, enable, make sure we're off. Yeah, we are off. And yeah, these signals were good. I mean, right into resistance. I probably wouldn't like taking these trades in real time, but they did win. And this is where I was struggling. So if I didn't get taken out, I would have been out of there. I would have had, this profit right around here. If not, so I continued trading. All right, so we figured out the mess here. Now I got to come back in and dig out of this hole. And I was not mad. I was not upset. I was like, oh, I got taken out. Realizing it was probably some kind of margin thing. And I think Ninja sent me an email. Hey, we closed you out because of margin, blah, blah, blah. I didn't even know what they meant. But that's my best guess. Too many contracts, not enough money. Take me out. You can see I nickel and dime them to death. And it took me a minute to activate the software right here. Now I start to come back. Grabbing my 3, I took 2 contracts, $120 back right there. Boom. Next one. This was great. First target, boom. Almost got the full target there. Cut it in half right there in 2 trades. Cut that $600 loss down. Now, again, if I win that trade, which I would have, and then I took these 2, now I'm up 6. I'm done, on this account. I don't need more than 200 to 400 a day on this one. I'm not going to, it's a real money account. That's more than enough money. I don't need it. Let's just get this thing built up. But now I wanted my money back, and I was determined and confident that I was going to do it, and I wasn't pissed off or upset. So my mindset was great that I was going to pull this. And I don't think I lost a trade after that, which shows I was locked in. And I'll explain what was going on, even just for me to journal myself here. So it looks like I was pretty much locked in. I was little gaps in there. I was in my office. I was getting interrupted, phone calls, questions from employees. So I had to take breaks in between, but I keep an eye on the market and reading the levels properly the whole time. I would not engage with anybody while I was in a trade, only in between. Like if I won this trade and somebody had a question, I probably addressed them. Actually, 2 minutes later, I'm back in. This looks like it was a 10-minute ordeal here, but I got 175 out of it. That's crazy. Here's another one. I think the market was just stuck. Look how long that took. For me, 12 minutes in a trade, never happens. To get 3 points, and it didn't stop me. Holy mackerel. Amazing. Crazy price action there. And then look at this one. This one takes a minute. So the market started moving again. I guess it was lunchtime trading. Now an employee came in, had to drop off pay, had to have a meeting with me. I'm $270 away. So I'm up 400, trying to get back to break even or better, which I did. 30 minute, almost a 30-minute break here. 20 plus 10. They leave. I go back to my trading. And again, playing the levels, and you could see the market shot up. So if I was able to trade here, I probably would have got this quicker, because with that up, I would have noticed that upswing, and I've been playing longs the whole way. As you can see, I was playing longs, and I was right, because the market was shot straight up today. So I would have locked this in. It was a little risky up here, because with a big move like that, it stalls and could totally reverse on you. Let's just take a look at the chart, see where we want to see what my mindset was at when I jumped back in at 616 at 119. 616, 119. Yeah, look at that spike up. I would have won. Oh man, I would have killed it here, because once this level was broke, I know what's going here. Look at these signals too. That one I like. This one I like. I would have took these 100%. 616 at 19. So here we go. 616. There we go. Why did I take that? Look at this. 19. Bingo. Levels broken. This spike up. These signals. Winners, winners, winners. I must have just hit quick long. Boom. I didn't like this one because the level was here. Once it broke and you seen the movement, you can see a little pullback here. Once this closed up, there you go. 16. This is where I get in. Bang. And I must have played this whole, look at this thing. Now, again, I'm playing it to here. I don't know what's going to happen here. Pull back to here. Love this signal. Bang. I don't know if I took it, but let's see. Yeah, just winners, winners, winners. Look at this, 28 to 31 at 21. Well, 22. Didn't I trade for 4 minutes? I mean, that shows how stole this market was. I'm used to like a lot better move, but still lunchtime. 28 to 31 at 122. 28 to 31, 122. 122. Yeah, it's really stole. 28. Yeah, it was just frolicking here. Look at this, man. 4 minutes right there. That was no movement. Eventually it went my way again. Looking at the chart, I'm thinking it's going here, and eventually, boom, I'm right. Once it breaks here, I don't know if I traded here at 32. Let's see if I was in that area, but my brain is telling me trade there. 39. At 24 to 29 at 28. 24 to 29 at 28. It's 28. Yeah, right here. Again, this is 3 minutes here. Again, once this closed up, I played this area. Right, the frolicking. You're thinking, even if it's stalling, you know, it was very slow, but boom, eventually that paid. Another winner. Let's go to the next one. 31. Well, 32 and 39. Entered at 39 at 32. It's 32. Man, look how slow this was for NQ. It was okay. There you go. This is, like I said, not even knowing what trade I took, looking at the chart. This is the trade I took. It shows that I'm locked in on how this works and how these levels work. I think it was 39 entry, which is at that level. 39. 39. Right here. What did that get me? Yeah, another 140 bucks, 50 bucks. And I'm pretty concerned. I was taking profits on those. I get stopped out so many times on the second target. That's what these are. That's the stop outs. You know, like first target, stop out. So, you know, I almost feel like just take the profits at both of them. We'll get a little closer, which is what I did. Instead of giving that money back, you know, if I would have took 75 or even 55 on these, it's just me so much closer to my goal faster. So, you know, I don't know how great I am. I was never great with runners. Got a good one here. Not my strong point. Strong point is getting target ones. You know, do I just get the target ones all the time? I don't know. I'll probably keep doing it this way only because it's working so well. And, you know, I'm probably going to get better and better and better about when to take profits, when to let a runner run. So I'm going to keep working on that skill. All right, back to the trades. 39 to 43. I think we just saw that one. Yeah, bingo. Look at that. I entered that. I must have just quick long right here, and I couldn't have done it better. But why was I so good? Of course, the levels are so good. Bam. Winner. I even like this signal. I don't know what I took, but let's look at the next one. I'm really close to, getting. I'm in profit right here, and I'm very confident. So I hit 46 to 49 at 34, and again, first target only. 46, 39. $46. Yeah, right around here. Again, playing that level, it was a little bit of a pullback. And probably once I saw this pullback and it was going up, quick longed it. 3, another $60. Probably, got taken out. I see these little tails here. That was me getting stopped out on the runner. I could have managed, if I would have pulled my stop on the runner and left it at the bottom of the candle, say, or break even, or, just at entry. I was probably too close there. 46. Yeah. I don't know. It got me out. But anyway, I would have gotten, the 10 points right there, the $200. So again, my trade management is, the runner management, I should say, is not good. Room for improvement. It's 46. Yeah, got stopped out. 46, 49 at 34. Let me look at that. I'm horrible with the times there. Oh, it was here. Yeah, look at that. 3 minutes right here. That is odd for NQ. So I must have been just playing here and got profit and taken out all in this candle. Right there, 46, 49, taken out. That was that trade. All right. Again, if I would have managed it better, but who the hell knows? Once I get my 3, I don't care if I get stopped out, even if it shoots to the moon. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I trade. At 35 and a half. 45 to 47. You can see I was really conservative there. I only took. I was kind of done at this point. I was green. I really shouldn't even have took any more trades because it was such a struggle. After that, I should have just got to break even and stop. But you can see I didn't lose a trade. I stopped here. Probably could have kept going and made more money. But look at that. In 6 seconds now. $70. Got me at $250 net. That was this is net pricing with commission paid. Real account. I'm more than happy. I'm more than happy with that. Let me see the last trade. 45 at 135 and a half. 135. Man, really crawling. Yeah, it was all here again. All in here. I just played that error as done. So if I would have kept trading, I don't know where I would have entered here because now we're getting close to this level. And look what happened. You talk about levels. Hits the level. I could have took a short here and won. This long is a little close. Definitely would probably take both targets off at 3 points. And you can see it hit the level and bounce back. So, I'm curious what happens up here. I wasn't, computer was turned off. But it again, you wouldn't, if I put a sell here, these are winners. These are winners. I don't like trading. I don't like going to the well too, but 1, 2, but eventually it's going to get through. And after that, after one win, I wouldn't really play around unless the market was down for the day, but it wasn't. It was up. My anticipation is it's getting through this eventually. It takes a few tries. You can see how strong these levels are. It took quite a while. Look at this. Oh my God, and this is an hour. It can't get through here. Eventually it does. But I don't want to trade here. I just probably would just walk away and let see what happens once it gets through. But now a couple of problems with trading up here. This is another system I used to do a while ago. Second, the red line, first standard deviation, green line, second, this third. Anytime, one of my systems, which I don't use anymore, if price was between second and third standard deviation on the bottom or the top, this is when I start the dollar cost average. I would short this here. And if it goes against me, fine. I'm going to add in. And I would have won. I would have made money. You breaking this level right here is where I would start to short. Yeah, it took 10 points of heat. Big deal. I'd add in over here too. This would have scared me when this, resistance because it's got to get through this. I really wouldn't want to play around. I would want to take profits here. If I got in at like 80, 80 something, and I added in at 90 something, every 10 points add in. Once I get back down, I'm out. I'm not looking for a runner to go through these, and obviously it didn't. You can see it. Well, the day ended. Anyway, the market was barely moving. So I got to say, happy. I don't usually do 2 reports in one day, but because of this lesson, it's a lesson for myself. I got to be thrilled with this. Taking a hit like that, no error of my own other than not knowing the rules of margin and being a newbie. So anyway, recap, got to be happy, and let's keep rolling, man. That's all I could say.